Hi, this is Nikki and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our high selves on this journey to love. And so today I am going to share 3 little messages. And so if you follow my channel, then I do healings and readings and also channel letters from your divine twins, from your soul group family, from guides, from animals, from really any energy that you want to connect to or have a message from. It's been lovely recently. I've been doing it from past family members, from pets, from all sorts of things, and it's been a real eye-opener. It's been quite amazing. And there's so far the 2 kind of like intergalactic, which just still spins me out, has been the Palladians and the Arcturians that have been coming through. So I'm quite interested because it's all through whoever comes to me that these messages come through, because I find it much easier to do it for other people. So I just want to say thank you, because it really has been quite a moving, again, a really moving experience. And so the message today is confirmation from people's twins, what is happening. And a lady who I've done healing for and I've channeled a couple of letters through recently, she has received a song from her twin, and it's really special because the song is Imagine by John Lennon. And this song is extra special to me because this is the first ever song that I was guided to put out on my YouTube channel, which was right back in August of 2000, and I've been doing it for over a year. So yeah, 2016. And so it was really special when she said that her twin had actually sent her Imagine, because of course that is hugely symbolic of them coming into more and more awareness of their spiritual self and the fact that we are one and the collective consciousness. And so very symbolic, because if you look at the words to John Lennon's Imagine, it is all about becoming one in love. Now, when she sent me the song, I hadn't done this for a while, but of course I scrolled down into the comments straight away, and the second comment has 22. Now 22 is the sign of the Star of David, and divine feminine, divine masculine, divine union. And so again, it was just gorgeous because it just kind of affirms everything that we've been seeing in the messages and the letters, all the signs that we've been getting, everyone getting messages in there. You know, I know that for everyone, the signs have gone through the stratosphere. They're just constant all the way around. So even if you wanted to forget about this journey, there's absolutely no way that you can. And so what's also lovely is I've been saying about E.T. and E.T. the film. At the end, he touches his third eye and he says, phone home and I will always love you, by touching his third eye. And that I'd said that I did a video about that a couple of weeks ago, and then I started getting these messages coming through from the Palladians and Arcturians and, you know, all these different sorts of energies that are supporting us. And guess what's happened? So the place that I go along the river, which is the Thames, and I have dropped crystals, rose quartz crystals in that river to help bring all twin flames into union. Well, now there is an orchestra doing the film score of E.T. tonight. And so, of course, I'm going. So I booked my seat and it is seat number 22. So, you know, this is what is so amazing, because, you know, there is such a huge amount of support for everyone to come into their unions. And there is just, I'm going to read the book because the letter that comes through today is number 20. So I'm going to read number 20 from the books. I've been receiving so many emails from people saying, no way, I really wanted you to read my letter and then I got you, and then I heard you read it and that was my sign. I've had other people on Instagram saying, I came to Instagram and I really wanted to see my letter, and bing, there it was. And just amazing, you know, being able to give people confirmation and be able to give people peace on this journey is just the best feeling in the world. So I'm going to read the letters. So letter 20, that there is a light inside of me that has been turned on and doesn't want to stay dimly lit anymore. It wants to shine bright and burn bright in your arms, keeping us burning and glowing in the arms of passion and in the depths of our souls. We are what love is. We were created and born to love one another and only truly love one another. We are destined to find each other again and every day fall deeper and deeper in love. Is that even possible? I ask myself that question, but I cannot see how I could possibly love you more than I do now. But I cannot wait to find out how this incredible feeling and this outer worldly love is going to get deeper and deeper as we fall deeper and deeper together in a pool of divine love. Aww. Wow. You know, again, I mean, I just love it because the light, the dimming switch on the light, and I do lights and my twin does the shades for us. So just like, it's brilliant. Okay, next one. Letter 20 from book 2. That you are my divine light, the light that flickers in the distance, pulling me out of the darkness and closer to your sparkle. You bring me into the light. You are my ray of light in every way. I think about you, about us, about what we will be when we come together, the beauty of our connection, the purity of our love, the excitement of our bodies merging into one. The beam of light that we create when we make love will set our soul on fire and literally set the sky ablaze with shards of light. We will make our very own fireworks display. I love you and I love us. Oh. Well, again, I mean, it just spins me out because the very first night that I met my twin, it was in October, and I was going to meet him at this pub, and I got out of the car and there was this heart fireworks that went off in the sky. And I remember thinking, well, how random is that? And why is that going off in October? There's no need to, you know, it's just out of season for fireworks. Plus it was a red heart in the sky. And I just thought, that's so weird. Anyway, it was very surreal, my first date with my twin. It was like bonkers. Felt like something out of... I even said to him, this is so surreal, it feels like a scene out of Twin Peaks. And, of course, now it all makes sense. Okay, so letter 20 from the third book is this. My divine angel, the light that shines deep within my heart is gradually coming to glow stronger and stronger within me. It's like a fire ember. The flame is glowing and your love is sending warmth through me, thawing out my Mr. Freeze. I've frozen myself out of me for a long time for fear of not being good enough. I guess for not really liking myself. But then you've changed all that. I've let go of a lot of self-baggage that I've been carrying around. 'Cause if you love me, then I know I must be all right. 'Cause you are everything. The sun, the moon, and the stars revolve around you. You are the light. Oh, well, you see, all three of those letters have a really strong theme, and they're all saying about being a pillar of light and bringing them out of their darkness. Which is why, again, I'm always kind of blown away by how, you know, when I compile these books, you know, I'd like to say that there's like some real formula to it, but there isn't. I just type them out as, you know, the letters come. And so that's what's so amazing, that between the three books, they weave another story, because all of those messages were about saying, be a pillar of light because your light is helping me out of my shadow. And of course, that is what we're doing. But it's not until it's not until you see it and you see it written down that it allows you to really, really believe, right? And really, really have trust in it, which is why it's so amazing. So the next thing is, I then pulled some nature oracle cards for us because, and I was sort of doing it in a wheel. So I was like, okay, what guidance do you want from above, in the middle of us, and then guidance for us on either side, and then what's the grounding to bring this into the, into our physical. So I'm going to start from the heart of it, because it was all about the butterfly, which is what a surprise, because 2018 is the year of coming out of the cocoon. And so you are emerging from a period of radical change. You have not yet fully adjusted to your new way of being. Take time to pause, reflect, and integrate before joyfully embracing your new life. So that's what is so lovely, because the heart of it is the butterfly. The guidance for us, and this doesn't surprise me at all, is about taking some time for you. So you're feeling overwhelmed and under pressure. Take a mini break, a walk in the park, a spa treatment. Even pausing for a few deep breaths will help restore balance and perspective. So just like I've been saying recently, I really noticed that I'd got myself completely out of balance and I wasn't taking care of myself. And so that's been a real kind of, for 2018, that's my priority. Like 2017, I was just mad doing this channel and just doing as many healings and as many readings and as many letters and everything as I could. And because that was my calling, that was what my driver was for that year. But I recognise now that actually I have to be the priority as well. And so therefore that is so perfect, because in order to get your transition into the butterfly, you have to look after yourself. And so the guidance for them is that you are in the process of evolving and transforming into a higher state of being. This colourful miracle from nature has shown up to remind you to have faith and trust in your journey and the path that you have chosen. So what a gorgeous collection of cards, because it's the rainbow. It's flowing in the rhythm of life. I did a healing for somebody yesterday and they were on a kayak coming down the rapids like this. And they were teaching each other in the kayak how to roll under the water and come back up again. So it was incredibly symbolic about managing your emotions on this journey and knowing that you're doing it together and you'll always bop back up to the surface. So the next one is from above, and it's saying the universe is trying to tell you something. No shit. Be open to receiving information from the invisible realms. Perhaps you will have a significant dream, or a friend will deliver an unusual message. So I feel that all these messages from other energies and other, whatever we want to say, Palladians or Arcturians, I'm getting used to all this, but they're definitely wanting to come through with messages to help us, because I feel that the level has ramped up. There's been a real kind of ramping up. Because then the grounding is the stag, which is unconditional love. So a big transition is taking place in your life. It will happen gradually, almost imperceptibly over the next 5 years. Learn to be gentle and kind to yourself during this process. So in order to come out of the cocoon, out of the chrysalis into the butterfly, take some time to look after you. That's the really big message. It's about trusting in the journey and trusting that will all unfold at the right time. Listening to your guidance and listening to the messages from the universe. But ultimately, look after you. That is your priority. All right. I hope that helps. If you want to have a letter, a healing or a reading, please do. Because it's amazing. I love doing them for everyone. It's just such a cool way to see what's happening collectively with energies, with messages, and then I can share them to help everyone. So I just want to say thank you, because to everyone that's come to me, then you in turn help many others as well. So thank you. All right, I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.